Guys, it's been a while. Look a little bit rough right now. Heading to Target. There's some police outside, so hopefully nothing crazy happens in here. Right now I'm looking for the How to Train Your Dragon live action toys. They already have them here. I saw them yesterday. I thought the set date was going to be the 30th. No, the 1st of May, because that's what I kept seeing online. I think that's even what they announced at Toy Fair, but I came in yesterday unprepared and they had almost everything, so hopefully it's still here today and get to show you guys. It's quite nostalgic seeing How to Train Your Dragon toys back on the shelves. So we made it to the toy department. Well, let's check out what they got. So here we are on the toy aisle, right here. See, we got lots of the $15 assortment and the $10 assortment. They have both the exclusives, so let's take a look at everything. So this is the $10 assortment. I'm glad with inflation they haven't gone up since How to Train Your Dragon 3. Here's the Gronkle. Pretty cool box art. There's the Dragon class. Let's take a look at the back of it. You can see the other ones. You got Toothless, the Skrill, and the Rumblehorn. Pretty cool. This is just a normal Gronkle too. It's not Meat Lug, but I do think they kept the same paint scheme, unfortunately. Just no saddle. That's all they have for the $10 assortment. And then I think they have all three of Wave 1 for the human packs. These are gonna retail for $14.99. Here's Fish Legs, Meat Lug, pretty nice. The Boulder class, and then here's the back of the other ones. Stormfly, really good design. I really like Stormfly's design in the movie. It's probably one of my favorites for redesigns. Meat Lug, I'm not the biggest fan. I really wish it looked more like a Gronkle. Got the Sharp class on the side. In the back right here, you can see Astrid, pretty cool. Then the last one, I'm so glad they didn't up the price a bunch. I kind of wish they looked more like the toys. There you go, mystery class or no? Strike class. Here's Hiccup and Toothless. Yeah, I wish they resembled more of the toys that we got for How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. There was definitely a huge downgrade for How to Train Your Dragon 3. They looked a lot more childish in the sculpts, and they kept the price pretty similar. Back, I remember, I don't know when it was, like 2012, he used to come in the store, you'd find Monstrous Nightmare, Whispering Death, Screaming Death, Skrill. Those were the good old days when it came to finding this stuff. Right here, we got some of the mystery plushies. Unfortunately, they're just recolors of the plushies we got from the previous movie, but pretty cool design. Here is Hug and Glide Toothless. Maybe just like you throw it or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it looks like that. Pretty nice. Here's both the babies. We got Natter. Probably supposed to be Stormfly. Really nice. Let's see. Toothless. Hope they do more of these. These are really cool. And then moving on to some of the bigger items, we have the big Toothless. So they always do one like this. This one's a little bit smaller than usual. This is the one with like the mist breath. One thing, the artwork is really cool, but I hope we do not see this design in the movie, because Toothless, it's like wing flaps don't move like that until the second movie, and that's like a big part of the plot. So I hope that's just some, like a mix-up with the concept art. Back of it, pretty cool. Checking down right here, we got some of the bigger items. Here's the mask. I think this. Nice. And here's some of the exclusives right here. We got the Red Death. I'm not sure where the button is. I wish this was more in scale, a little bigger maybe, even though it still wouldn't be perfect. It would have been nice. This does scale pretty well with the minis, which they don't have here because I may or may not have bought them all up yesterday. But yeah, that's actually a really good figure. I wish they would have kept a little bit closer to design of the first movie, but yeah. Then here's the big set. It's exclusive to Target. Unfortunately, Free of the Dragons are the exact same, but you do get Hook Fang, which as of right now, and according to the box, is going to be exclusive to this set. And maybe that Toothless sculpt will be too, according to the back. So at least you get 2 items that are exclusive. I guess 4 if you include the riders. But yeah, it's really cool to see How to Train Your Dragon items back on the shelves. Already picked some items up, and I might hit up another store to see if they have anything else. But yeah, really cool. Pretty successful hunt. I'm glad that they had almost everything from yesterday. I picked some of the stuff up yesterday they didn't have today. Hoping to find a couple other things at other Target. Maybe I'll hit it up after this other place I'm going. But yeah, awesome to see the stuff back on the shelves. It really brings me back to like 2012 when you just had the whole How to Train Your Dragon section. I wish they maybe had some more plushies other than like the toothless glider, just to really bring back that old 2012-ish vibe. I saw more of the How to Train Your Dragon 2 toys and like Defenders of Berk than How to Train Your Dragon 1, but it still just had a really cool feeling. I think you get what I'm saying. Getting into Target location 2. Haven't been to this one at all yet. Let's see if they have anything else we didn't see at the previous location. One thing that's kind of unfortunate is like the big set that they have that's exclusive to Target. They didn't do recolors. There's a slightly different sculpt on Toothless, which I noticed at the other store, but the only true exclusive is Hook Fang. And I remember back in like 2012, their large set had, I think, an exclusive purple Deadly Natter, and then like a more of a translucent Hook Fang, which was like a brighter color. It wasn't great, but it was still an exclusive design, which you're not getting as much of in this set. Sorry guys, I was just working out, so I look like crazy, but let's see what they have. Here we are in the toy department. Not seeing it here. This is their section. Dang, they do not have very much stuff out yet. Oh, I really don't want to have to ask for them to check in the back, but it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do. It is cool to see the rumble horn here. Nice. See it in person. Wow. And they do have the toothless glider, but I'm not seeing any of the minis here, which was one of the items I was looking for. I guess it's kind of sporadically spread because there's some more over here. Yeah, there's no designated spot really yet for everything. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna ask somebody and then we'll go from there. I was able to find this end cap with a lot more of the stuff, but none of the mysteries, unfortunately. I'm gonna take a better look around and see if I can find them elsewhere. I was able to find them on this end cap. So excited. See if I can find the ones I'm missing and then go from there. Cool little fact is kind of like the little mystery bags for How to Train Your Dragon 3. You can get the numbers right here. So this is number 8 of 10. Pretty cool. Here are all the different dragons you can collect. Side. I've already tried to film this twice, but it just got confusing, so I'm gonna explain it to you guys again. I wanted to get these minis, couldn't find them on the floor, gave someone the DPCI, and she said, oh, I don't have a zebra, so she went to her associate. She was really rude, the associate, but the other girl I initially went to help me look were on the zebra from the other girl had said they were, and couldn't find them. Then I went back later, found them myself, went up to the register to get these, and then realized, wait, I should check for the other item too. Went back to the girl that seemed a little rude, but it was okay. And she was extremely rude, said you can't take them out, so it's not fair to other customers. Well, they're not street dated, and there's some of the other parts of the assortment on the floor. So I went to another guy. He went to the back, he's like, oh yeah, I'll get them. He actually had them in his hands, and she ran to the same girl in the back and told him you cannot take them out. I checked on the zebra after on his. They've already been sold, and they're on the floor, so really bad experience at this Target, but I'm going up to the customer service desk. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm back at Target location 1. Long story short, they did kind of change their policy, and this is going to be a big deal for all collectors. So I'm actually hoping if I can find the time to make a quick video showing what's changed with Target zebras and the app, or not the app, but the website, what I typically use to help others out, because this is actually kind of crazy and we haven't got a development like this in a long time. But I wasn't planning on buying the Gronkle figure today, but I ended up getting it because after talking to them, and I talked to like manager and stuff, they didn't have the toothless one in the assortment that got shipped. It's probably not going to be out in the first shipments. They do that sometimes. So unfortunately, the Gronkle I bought was damaged, so I'm grabbing another one. Hey guys, I made it back home. The exchange went well with the Gronkle. The Target I went to had another one. And I just wanted to show you guys everything I was able to acquire over the last 2 days. For starters, we got all the minis of Wave 1 and then 3 of the $10 assortment. I wish this was a better lighting setting, but kind of just fused together really quick. I'm going to go over them. So right here, we got Deadly Natter translucent with glitter, Monstrous Nightmare, Toothless with Saddle with glitter. We got Meat Lug, or Gronkle, I'm not sure. Zippleback, Barf and Belch, Toothless again, or glitter Toothless, the Skrill. And then when it comes to the larger items, right here we got the Rumble Horn, we got the Gronkle, and we are able to get the Skrill. Remember the Skrill back in like 2012, 2013, that one was extremely hard to get a hold of. I think I got like a hold of 2 back then. I was much younger back then, so I actually played with them. But I still have one in pretty good condition to this day. And yeah, that's everything I was able to acquire on the new toy hunt. Thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, just wanted to throw this in at the end of the video. Want to let you guys know that I'm planning on posting more frequently. Hopefully once or twice a month. I want to try to change my content style a little bit to slightly higher quality videos. Hopefully much higher quality in time, but I'm gonna try, and hopefully you guys like it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Please subscribe if you can. See you later.